first request tonight comes from 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1, and we're praying that all believers would be acutely aware of the real nature of perilous times. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. Hopefully we know a little bit about that, seeing how we had discussed it at some length over the last year. But that all believers would be acutely aware of it. It can slip from us so quickly. And unfortunately, there is somewhat of a dearth of men of God who with courage will rise up and warn the sheep of things that are perilous. Even this day, we talked about some of the things that don't have an appearance of danger, and yet they are. Anything that takes our thoughts and makes it more difficult to know, understand, or perceive the Lord. It's a perilous thing. It's something that has the ability, if it's given rein, and you let it have head, so to speak, just let it take its course, it will, at the very least, it will handicap you. And potentially the intent of the one that sent that peril or provoked it has nothing short of your eternal damnation in mind. We also live in a time whenever it's difficult for people to think soberly. I don't know too many people. I can't remember the last time that I was just talking with someone and there was any real consideration of what is in the balance, the glories of heaven or the horrors of hell. The people just don't think that far ahead. It's kind of confined to right now, just get through this day, and there's a sense in which we do have to get to this through this day in order to get to the end. But the point of getting through this day is the end. And so if we are not aware of the perils, and we are in the last times, too many things have come to pass for us to take that lightly. The things that are going around us now, it's kind of like you can't see the forest for the trees. It's right up in your face, and you get caught up in the details, and sometimes the big picture isn't as clear. So we want to be careful, and we want to pray that in the earth, I still remember the Lord saying, when the Son of Man comes again, shall he find faith in the earth? Well, by his grace, we'll be among the many who will rise up and say, yea, Lord, I believe, and to his everlasting glory and to his joy. So we're going to ask that all believers, not just passingly aware, but acutely aware of the real nature of perilous times. So who'll lead us in that request?